My name is Peyton Menzenmeyer. I'm one of the ministers at the Vero Beach Church of Christ, and this year we are celebrating our 75th anniversary on October 8th. It's going to be a time to remember these 75 years that God has placed us in this community and all of the people and all of the stories we've created here. But right now, we want to introduce you to one of our members and why they love this church.
The first time I came here, which I was actually here by myself because Leslie and the kids hadn't moved out here yet. I had just moved into a house right over here north of the church. And I came here and I noticed immediately when I walked in, I was greeted by 3 or 4 people, and Mr. Pickerel and Bill, and there was a few others that I still haven't learned everybody's name, but I felt like I was walking into my home church where I grew up when I walked in the door. They treated me like I had been coming here forever, and you could tell that these were God's people, that they go to this church, and that's why we stayed.
One of our first things we do when we move to a new place is try to find a church home. But definitely after being here and being so warmly welcomed, it definitely makes things easier to keep coming back.
The kids love it here. In fact, I guess we've stated we've traveled over the last 4 or 5 years and been a lot of places, and that we've been involved with other youth groups in other cities and towns, and they just love the youth group here. That's really all they talk about, is how much they look forward to the activities that they're doing and their involvement. We can tell that they're making connections and they're starting to feel invested, and which is a huge thing to us, for especially being in multiple places. They actually feel connected to a group of people in such a short amount of time, and that's just it's a great thing.
I like that this church is very mission-minded, both at home. What is the ministry called when they go into the schools? Youth for Christ, and other countries. Antigua, Liberia, because a lot of people, even if they are mission-minded, it's usually out in the mission field. A lot of people don't necessarily consider where they're actually at a mission field, and I feel like Vero Beach does a great job with that. And then also just right here in the church, like there's always activities for the members of the church or whoever they want to bring with them. There's always cookouts, or we haven't played pickleball yet, but pickleball I hear all the time, and the different classes for the different age groups. Every age group has something, and it's not just here inside the church, but also in the community as well.
The people here, you can tell how much they love the Lord when we worship in song. And you notice that. You can feel that whenever you go into worship. And when you can feel that, it helps draw you into that. And we've been, like I say, from traveling, we've been to so many different churches, so many congregations, and so many things. And you can definitely tell when people are genuinely are opening up to the Lord with song. And seeing that here is something that really excites me. I'm into music and into singing. I love to sing. And that's, if I had to choose one thing, I would say that would be it.
Everybody is welcomed here, and I feel like if you feel like you are being left out or feel like you're not as involved, it's probably more you, because everybody welcomes you and tries to involve you in everything.
One thing that I would tell somebody to come here is that people care and they love when you come here. Genuine. You can tell that it's not just a facade that's put on. I mean, it's I could really tell whenever I walked in the doors the first time that people did. I mean, and that's something that people want. People want genuineness, and that's what I think that would be the biggest draw between inviting someone to join here. It would be the genuineness of people here and their love for people and their love for the Lord.